You got what? 20?
20,000.
Okay. So listen, the first thing you have to do is sell them on what they already bought. Okay? So listen, Joe Mayor, you know what you have, you just know you pay a bill. Same, you know,
I'll role play with
stuff
you.
don't vary.
I won't be a
okay?
dick though.
So anyways, you got a freedom of choice certificate with us. Do you remember this thing?
Yeah.
This gray and blue certificate? Okay, the cool part is you can take this to any funeral home in the United States, Canada, New Zealand, everything's paid for. Okay? Now one thing, Mary, you don't want to do is, let's say God forbid he dies today. You don't want to take this to funeral home and say, hey, listen, I got 30 grand, I need to pay for the funeral. If you do that, what do you think they're going to charge?
30 grand.
Notice they have 20, but what number did I use?
30.
You don't want to take this to funeral and say, hey, I got 30 grand. What do you think they're going to charge you?
30.
The good news is this will put your family in control, because the only dollar amount I'm going to give the funeral home is what you write in here, and then everything left over goes directly back to your family. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the biggest thing is the recommended amount on everyone's freedom of choice certificate is always 30,000. Okay. Not that you have to have 30,000 to bury you per se, but what happens is, and I'm always very vague with this. Let's say they don't really offer less than that. And here's what. Let's say you said, hey Josh, I only want 5,000. Okay. Well, let's say you're paying whatever, $50, $60, $70 a month. Okay. That's, you know, what is that? $600 a year. Okay, so basically after 10 years, you've paid us 6,000, right? That's the math. Okay, well you pay it forever, you know that, right? So you pay it for another 10. Now you just pay 12 for 5. Does that make sense?
Mm-mm.
That's why they have a rec.
That doesn't make sense to do.
Well, that's when it makes sense how it happens.
Oh yeah, that does.
So, anyways, that's why they don't have under 30,000, because they know if you have 30,000, you're gonna pay more monthly, but you'll never live to see the day where you pay us more than what you get out of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't use their specific numbers. I use very vague, 5,000, 50, 60 bucks a month. I don't use theirs. I just paint the picture in their head and then let their imagination take them where they want. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Sometimes in sales, less information is more. So I don't have to give them their specific information. I can just paint them a picture and let their mind go wild. Then I'm letting them sell themselves into it.
So someone that's 58, you're only gonna sell them 10,000 more?
No, I wouldn't, but I was just.
For example, let's say like, what would you really tell them? Are you really gonna tell them recommend them on 30?
I could tell them that, and then I'm gonna show them 50. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna recommend this. I'll give you the 30 like we're supposed to, or like we recommend. But here's the thing: when you do insurance, it's done at a discounted rate. When you do it in bulk, it's cheaper. Cost per thousand. So if I get you at 50, it's really not that much more than giving you 30. It's kind of like, you know, buying insurance at Sam's Club or Costco, if you will. When you do it in bulk, it's cheaper. So like if I took this off, it's probably only going to save you like 5, 10, 15 bucks. It's really not worth it. So anyways, here's your 3 different options. That's how I
Now, do we have to do this, Josh?
Well, you don't have to do anything. You know, you don't have to pay your mortgage every month, but you do. You know, this is what I would recommend, because eventually you're going to get to the point where it's not that you have to, you're going to come to me and want to do it. Because for example, let's say I got a car for sale for 10 grand. Okay? Are you going to pay me 20 for it?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Doesn't make sense.
Do you want to do that with your insurance?
No.
So it's not a matter of if you're going to do it, it's just a matter of when. The longer you wait, the more you're paying into it, and the more you're going to pay when you do it, if you can even qualify. Again, I do not use their specific numbers. Their specific, because then they can sit there and do math, and they can do this and do that. I use very vague numbers or analogies to let their imagination do the selling. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.